Hey, this is Ricky with Ricky's Big World. So look here, they're doing a big farewell bash for me, and it's not going to be the same type episode as we normally do. It's going to be chaotic and everything else. And there might be some people here that you may want or not want.
That was perfect.
So bring your cell phone here, or well, listen, okay, because you're not going to be here for the party, but this party's going to be fantastic anyway. All right, so yeah, farewell bash for me. Thank you so much to Pizza World and Milex Complete Auto Care.
Back in the Pizza World caverns, behind the test ovens, and in reality next to the bathrooms, it's Ricky's Big World.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of Ricky's Big World. Now today I've got a very important guest. I have Miss Jen from Milex Complete Auto Care. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day this is.
Good afternoon.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You doing good? Yes. So yes, Jim.
How are you?
I'm good, pretty good. What's going on? You got to leave?
I might take my grandson home.
Okay.
And come back.
Okay, yeah.
You
I think he's
wait till 1.
till 1. I think he's probably bored a little bit. You know how kids are. All right. So, Jen.
Yes.
What is going on with you and Milex? What's up? Well, first thing I do is thank Pizza World for this amazing party.
I was going to say, I don't think they know what's happening.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on.
Okay, well, if you would turn that camera around, maybe people can see.
You know what I just realized? Jen's here.
Yes.
A neutral third party to see how this goes.
Yes.
You should introduce what's happening. They're going to see some free stuff of you meeting everybody.
Okay, so especially for those who are not watching the video, you just listen to the audio. So they are giving me a farewell bash today at Pizza World on the corner of 42nd Edgewood Road. And then, including with that, is Milex Complete Auto Care, who was kind enough to offer prizes and everything.
Yeah,
else, right?
absolutely.
I don't get a dime or nothing, but that, it's nice. So,
There's always that.
all right. So, normally we talk about my family and things like that.
Let's talk about that.
No, what you want to talk about?
I'm
we talk about
the
the
special
cruise.
guest.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think first we should start with the group.
Yeah, talk about
Yeah.
Because that'll be super exciting.
You like how she said that? I'm the special guest.
No. I'm the special guest. You're
She's
the.
the special.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm the
I know
special
it's
guest.
your party, but we brought somebody special to your party.
Yes.
Yes. Y'all, and you know what, family? They already own me. Okay, they already talk about me behind my back and ganging me up. So it's okay. I can take it.
So for people that don't know, I do Tech Talk on Friday mornings with you on the radio. That's how I became the special guest today.
And I'm the co-host.
It's a good
Okay,
set.
she's the host. I'm the co-host.
Yeah, it
of
comes
Tech
off
Talk.
that way too.
Yes, and that's the way it should be. Because this is, you know what? Here's the thing. I get so many compliments about the fact that we love the fact that there is a woman who is doing talking about mechanic work and everything else. And you guys have had some great comments and people coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. People love to come in and say, hey, I heard you on the radio. And they don't think I really work there, but I do work there. So come in and say hi to me, and I will talk with you. And kind of the mom of the shop, I guess, is a good way of putting it. And
The disciplinarian.
And we'll talk about it, and I'll go out and show you how to check your oil, how to check your washer fluid, how to fill it up. I'll do whatever I need to do.
Yeah, but we talk about it every morning or every Friday morning at 7:35.
Yes.
And she comes in, and we get right into what is the topic of the day.
Yep.
And we discuss that. It's fun. So I would love for everybody to continue listening to that if you can. But it's just a good thing for the community because you have a lot of women that come in
Yes.
who say that they feel more comfortable
Yeah.
listening to you. Go ahead, you tell us your business. Tell me.
Well, I'm just a special guest here talking with you, mister. No. So, as a lot of people know, in the automotive industry, us women kind of get beat up a little bit or not taken seriously or taken advantage of. And I'm really trying to change that. Our goal is to change that. So,
I love that.
Yes, it's a great program.
I mean, we know what we're talking about too, so we want to change it, and I want to make, if somebody's not comfortable going in, come in and talk, just come in and talk with us. You don't even have to bring your car in, just come in and talk with me, and we'll talk about what's going on, and I'll help you through it if I need to. I don't have no problem with that. We want women to feel comfortable.
Well, and here's the thing. Milex Complete Auto Care already has great advisors. You've got Jen. You're also the
general manager.
She's the general manager now, so highfalutin. And there's also Jeff. Jeff has been there for a number of years as well. He's great. And didn't you just get a new guy?
We just hired a new guy. His name's Kevin, and he comes with tech. He knows how to work on vehicles too. He's a tech, and so we're teaching him the other side. So that's nice that we can utilize him up front or in the back, and he'll be able to talk through things with people too because he knows how it works on the back side.
And just in case the family didn't put two and two together, Jeff, we met him at the car show.
Yes, Jeff, my buddy who is on my nerves all the time. And he did a great job at the car show that day. So thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate you. But it's a really good environment of Milex Complete Auto Care. And I know I've mentioned this before in the past, but when Milex, actually, they were the only ones in town that could work on my truck because I needed the cam phasers fixed on my Ford F-150 piece of junk. And so, or, as the French say, POS. And so everybody else was like, no, let's replace the engine.
Yep.
They actually said, no, we're gonna fix it. So they get in there, they fix it, work beautifully. And so I started taking my vehicles there from then on. Then all of a sudden they wanted to sponsor me. Then we came up with this great idea about Tech Talk.
Yeah.
And it was just an amazing, flow to where we are today.
I think we've been doing it about a year and a half.
Tech Talk?
Yeah, Tech Talk. I think it's been about a year and a half.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, right around that.
And she's got on my nerves for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
So,
And I've enjoyed every minute of it.
And now you guys get to go on a cruise together. So there is an episode that'll be coming out a little bit later where we talk a little bit about the cruise already.
Yes, we did talk
We
about.
talk about some things Ricky will and won't do. And he's already told me he's staying away from the pool.
Yes.
Well, nobody want to see that. I mean, if I take my legs off and jump in that water, I'm going to look like a ocean buoy, bobbing and floating everywhere, or a penguin.
Maybe we do want to see
I
it.
will say it is an episode where I uncontrollably was laughing. because
Yeah.
of the
No, she wouldn't
visual
shut up.
descriptions he was giving.
She wouldn't shut up.
It
I
was
can't wait to listen to it.
Yeah, it'll be really good. But what are you excited to do on the cruise?
You know what? Honestly, I've never been on a cruise.
So this will be your first
This
one?
is my first cruise.
She's sheltered.
I am sheltered. Never been on a cruise, so this is my first one.
And I chose to go with Ricky.
And I chose to go with Ricky.
What an honor.
I'm a joy. What do you mean?
Just said, what an honor.
It's going to be a joy.
I mean, okay, all right. I was very, very.
Triggered.
What?
Triggered.
I was very, very honored, is what I was going to say, that that Milex Complete Auto Care wanted me to be a part of this cruise, and it's on Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Sea, and in fact, the owner of Gone Again Travel is Melissa, who also owns Milex Complete Auto Care, and she's the one who is, in fact, look at that.
Got a little flyer.
Now, for those of you who cannot see the video right now, I'm showing up a very lovely, lovely flyer of the cruise, and so we're going to go to.
Are you ready? We're going
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
go
I love that you remember the audience at home.
Yes.
Of course, there are wonderful listeners. And
Do you want me to read the little description?
just
too?
read it all. girl.
All right, so it says "Riding the Waves with Ricky and Jen."
Now watch this. She's gonna get her radio voice on.
Okay, ready? Oasis of the Sea, the Royal Caribbean. Ready for an unforgettable adventure on the high seas. Get ready to experience the ultimate cruise party extravaganza. Our cruise is setting sail for 6 nights with excitement, entertainment, and endless fun. Come along with Ricky and Jen, and don't miss your chance to be a part of the Party of the Year. Join us March 16th through the 22nd, 2025. We will leave from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We'll go to the Bahamas, Cocoa Bay. Cruise for a day where you can enjoy Ricky and I, where we'll do a meet and greet. We're going to go to Jamaica. Then Hades. Cruise again back to Fort Lauderdale. This is put on and sponsored by Gone Again Traveling and Milex Complete Auto Care with classic KMRY's Ricky.
I like the voice.
Thank you.
Well, now that that's over with,
Now we can go on to the fun.
the riding of the waves. And did you add the itinerary in this? Or-
Well, is more details about it. So it kind of, Melissa put together a cheat sheet. And so you can go and look on the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Sea. You can see all the fun activities and things that the boat has to offer. And then she broke it down to the balcony rooms with the ocean view. If you want an interior room, what deposit you have to put down, and then what the payment options are. And
Okay, now here's a wonderful thing about this, because you can make payments on this until
December 10th.
December 10th.
Yep, until December 10th.
Um,
And then, actually, sorry, the 12th. You have to
December
have
12th,
booked
okay.
by November 10th. And gratuity, she's got it broke down to what their gratuity cost is going to be, and then what this includes. So the trip, this cost includes the accommodations, meals, and the complimentary dining venues, entertainment on board. There is a theater, so you can go see Cats if you'd like to.
Ain't nobody dressing up for going to no theater and being on no cruise. I'm going ahead and tell you
dress
that.
up and be all blingy and go
No,
all
ain't nobody. No,
fancy.
you want to? You go right ahead. I'm gonna be in a Speedo and a tank top, baby. I'm gonna be
And
in a
I'm going
Speedo
to
and
be
a tank top.
all decked out like a mirror ball.
We need footage.
No, we ain't getting
Yes!
no footage. No,
We should go live from the cruise.
no. No, man.
Maybe.
You gotta pay for Wi-Fi. You gotta pay for Wi-Fi. That's
I'll go
expensive
Wi-Fi
too.
for a day. No, it's in
I
here.
think it's dangerous Gemini now.
She's in now.
No.
In a Speedo in the water with no
No.
legs. This is going to be
Y'all have to
amazing.
pay. You know what? Here's always been my idea for the radio station. I always wanted to have a billboard with my ex co-host and I used to talk about this. Both of us are a little on the chuggy side, and we would be on the billboard in Speedos, and you would have to pay us to take that billboard down.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea, and then give the money to charity. So.
And I just want you to know, Wi-Fi's $15. I'll pay that $15. We're going live a day.
Whoa.
We're going
$15 for
live.
what?
For Wi-Fi package.
A day, or
A
is
day.
it?
It says up to per day, $15.
Because the last time I went on a cruise, it was like $60, $70.
15 and up per day. That's okay. We're still going to go live a day.
But
I'll
still,
make that
the
happen.
last cruise I went on, it was like $60, $70
But that
a
was
day.
How long ago was that?
You remember you're going to a travel agent with special discounts for groups.
Yeah, we're getting group
If
rates.
y'all didn't hear that, she had to remind us that we're going through a travel agent. We get discounts and groups and stuff.
This is an amazing rate. If you were to book this yourself, we booked it the other day. What was it, like almost $4?
$5,600 if you would book it.
By yourself per person.
Do you want to sit down? All right, so $5,600 it would have been
It would have been for a balcony if you were working.
per person,
Per person.
but it's
But
wow.
in here, it's only
Wow.
1,100.
The balcony.
Balcony is $1,035.
How's the
per
balcony
person.
cheaper than the ocean view?
Because I got more of the balconies, so I got a better rate.
So instead of 5,000 and some change,
Yeah.
5,600.
Paying $2,000, $2,100
Yeah.
for two instead of paying $56.
For one,
Right.
or is that for two? Okay.
For two.
So that is wow.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
saving over $3,000 by coming with us.
I didn't know that.
And the best part is, you know, when you group travel, a lot of times you have to follow their rules and do what they say. Not on this trip.
Wait,
You
whoa,
get
whoa,
to
whoa,
do
whoa,
what you
whoa,
want.
We gotta get back to the price, because if you don't want a balcony room, the interior is $884.78.
Yep.
To see you.
I'm just saying, they got interior price, ocean view price, and the balcony, but the balcony is less expensive than the ocean view.
I bought more rooms. Balconies.
I love the balconies. I love balconies. In fact, we got to get Janice and her husband to go. But,
Yeah. Families are welcome. It is over the Cedar Rapids spring
Yes,
break.
yes.
You can bring kids,
And
but
you can bring people
I'm
you
not
don't.
bringing mine.
You can bring people you don't like and push them overboard, whatever you want to do.
Your wife's going.
Don't give anybody
Jen-
ideas.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I'm just saying. I'm speaking my mind. I'm just because there's some people I wouldn't mind bringing and pushing them overboard, but you know,
Maybe you just go in the pool with them and booty
I
on
ain't
top.
doing this. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Hey.
We always related to my wife died a couple months ago, but she's in a wheelchair.
Oh. Yeah.
You know, being disabled.
Yeah. That disabled card, man, it helps out.
We heading back south.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Going to Louisiana. She's from my hometown too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer and I, we knew each other in junior high school. Look,
Well, kind of.
Louisiana a little different than Georgia, but not too much. It was nice being back. It felt good. So we'll see. But Well, it's nice seeing you, though. You doing okay?
I'm doing the best.
That's all we can do. Just do the best we can. And make positive choices in life, right? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. All right, see you later. All right. You just hit the table and you just moved everything.
I did not.
You did too. The table moved.
I didn't see it move. I'm on your side.
I'm feeling the thing moved. Okay, the thing moved.
It did not move.
We should have thought twice, or you should have thought twice. I brought Jen to back me up.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about the estrogen train here. I'm just trying to say that you just make yes. Let's change the topic.
So
Hey.
what else are you talking about? Oh, the cruise.
The cruise.
What are you excited to do? Like swim, excursions,
You know what?
shows?
I'm gonna be honest with you. My husband's going, and I'm excited.
Mike.
Just to spend some time. Like we're not gonna do any excursions. We're just gonna hang at the beaches, see the local fair that just kind of walk. Because neither one of us have been to any of these locations,
Yeah.
and neither one of us have been on a cruise. And your wife's coming.
Yeah, my Jennifer's coming. Your
So-
husband Mike is coming.
Yep.
And
Melissa
so
and her
it'll be,
kiddos.
I cannot wait to spend some time with Mike though, because you
Yeah.
and Jennifer gonna get on my nerves. So
We get along good.
yes,
Gonna be the Jen squad.
The Jen squad. Oh
It's
god.
because she's a saintly woman. She gets along with
Stop with the
everybody.
saints. I done told y'all about that saint mess. I done told
Does
y'all.
Jen know that we call her a saint?
Yes. Oh yes, she definitely knows.
No, I mean this Jen.
Oh, I don't know. Do you
No,
know?
I don't, but now I do. She
So-
is a saintly woman.
She is a saint.
Now don't you go taking that title either.
I'm not gonna take that title. She deserves it.
I don't know about dessert. Well, yeah, she does.
She deserves it.
Who is behind? Faye Dudley. Y'all, let me tell you. And Tom,
Hi.
let me tell you something. What you doing? All right, so Faye, I have worked with for years since WMT days, and Faye is a phenomenal singer. She actually had me in one of her Christmas shows that she produces, and in fact, she's
He is a
doing
fantastic
another
singer.
one. So
Yeah, it's a comeback, I guess.
it's a comeback.
Years, so.
She actually was on point. I suggested her to take over my job, and powers that be, they do other things, so I had no control over it. But yeah, I wanted Faye to take over my morning show, and I put your name in the box. But how you been, Todd? How are you? Is there money in this?
That's so cool.
A check? Something?
Can I show this? It looks like it's a benefit for the Children's Hospital. There's a benefit concert for the Corville Theater for Performing Arts where she's going to perform. So on Friday, October 11th, doors. No, you keep talking. I was just talking.
No,
to
you
people
go ahead.
on
I
the
don't want to
radio.
interrupt you. You
No, I was
just took
talking to
over.
people on the radio. You
No,
know
it's
what's
okay.
talking.
Don't worry about it, Jen.
Stop.
Just go ahead and read the damn thing.
Doors open at 7, show starts at 7:30, and it benefits the University of Iowa Steadfast Family Hospital.
Oh,
That's so awesome.
look at that.
That's gonna be so cool. Yeah.
That's Faye. That's Faye. Faye's got a great heart.
That's great.
And I really want y'all to go
That's
if
awesome.
you can. See you later. All right, so
I just want to say, you thought nobody was going to come to your farewell party.
This is
I
amazing.
kind of did. I thought like nobody
This
don't care about
has been
that.
So much fun.
Faye has been, I worked with her. She was at Mix 96, I think it was, at WMT, and I worked with her years ago. And now, she's just doing so many other things. It's crazy. So I'm so glad to see her.
Yeah. I love everybody coming to say hi and everybody getting to see you.
I know.
It's just so funny to me that you didn't think anybody was going to
I,
come.
I did. In fact, I got somebody standing right there too.
Yes.
How you doing? Good. How are you? You can come over here. We won't bite.
Come over. Don't be shy.
No, why don't you say what you got to say from there?
Okay.
So say what you got to say then.
Well, I'm going to just say thank you for all the years of laughter. I'm going to miss you. And
You better stop.
See?
Winston, Edna's son.
Yeah.
He wanted to come so bad, but his daughter's at a volleyball out of town. So
That ain't no excuse.
he wanted me to tell you good luck and best of health to you.
Oh, you tell him I said thank you so much. It's the thought that counts more than anything. Unless there's a check in an envelope, we good. All right, so.
I'm going to miss you.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you.
So get a
here-
napkin out of your holder.
So now we have Jeff,
The irritating one to get on my nerve.
who doesn't have a mic. The podcast.
I
people
said
are-
a chair.
It does. Oh.
Have you looked at the ratings for that show that we did? One of the highest ones, highest viewed.
Not because of him.
I'm just seeing it as a coincidence.
No.
I think
It might be because, everybody saw how much you got on my damn nerves, so that might be the reason why.
Yeah, and then I've noticed the views for the other shows went down after I wasn't on it. So
Is that what that was?
That's a coincidence, isn't it?
I don't know.
Maybe they like
Jeff's
it.
Big World does not have a ring to it.
Yes, they do. It sure enough do.
You know the reason why I waited to tell people on the air, at the radio station when I was leaving? Because I knew the vultures would be coming out for my job. It's the same with here. So, here are the vultures taking my job. So it's okay. It's okay.
Nobody wants
Luckily-
your job.
Actually, I know you do wants the job,
Hey,
Jeffrey.
What did I say? Something.
Well, I mean,
What did I
you
say?
got to come in here and talk about how the ratings were better when I was on the show. Maybe I
That
need to
is
be.
a factual
Maybe I need to
statement.
be in here.
That is a
That
factual
wasn't because of you. It's because of the cars. Okay, the cars. It
They
was a
didn't see no
cars
cars.
show.
They didn't see
They
no
did
cars.
see a lot of cars, didn't they?
Actually, they did.
And
see,
in fact, thank you
she
very
used
much
my,
for your drone footage.
She used my drone footage. That's how they got to see that beautiful bean footage.
That-
You remember that commercial back in the day?
Yes, I remember that
I
commercial
saw
back
him
in the
on
day.
Facebook the
What
other
I'm
day.
trying to
He's
say
like,
though
thank
is that you did a good job with the drone
Oh,
footage.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Now you get.
Luckily, it's not trademarked.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I'm not trying to make any money off of there, Mr. Bean Man. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, you
rolled
might
out.
owe some money because you sat there and used that slogan. So, I mean, when you said it, so, they lawyers might say something.
Holding money out, Jeff.
Well,
It'll be an exciting
It'll do.
change for you and I to do the podcast.
Well, I told you I want to drive back up every now and then and do the podcast. We just shoot like 5, 6, 7 on whatever.
Yeah, but I don't want things to become too outdated. So I think we can do a mix of both things. You can come up and record in person. That way we can have you at Voodoo and things like that, but also distant.
See how this always happens,
and then
Roxanne
you can buy me
Jana.
lunch.
Actually, I'm the one leaving, so you need to buy me lunch one day soon. I asked him to go to lunch one day, and he didn't go.
Check your phone.
Could you-
He wouldn't go
Could
with
you
me.
move your plate for me for a second, sir? Thanks.
Here, I
Okay.
can take that.
What's going on?
Oh, we're just trying to make room.
So what I'm saying is, I forget what I was saying. What was I
He
saying?
don't know what he
was
said.
I
You've been
know
asked
what he
to vacate your seat, please.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, but y'all better sing. Y'all better sing.
I don't get involved in your podcast.
You never.
I never have, but I am out.
Okay, you gotta lift it up a little bit more so the camera can see it. Look,
There you go.
is that a boot in my?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny. It looks cool though.
No.
See ya.
Okay, go ahead with your speech because you got the microphones.
It's
Microphones.
broke.
They're hearing you.
It's not
He handed it to me in 2 pieces. Jeffrey broke it.
Yes, sometimes.
Somebody did. Now
All
see,
right, just hold it like that. Just hold it like that.
I don't get involved in your podcast.
Right, but you are now. Hold it up to your mouth.
Hold it up. I don't do this. Now y'all might think we're a little rough on Ricky, but we only give as much as he gets. He gives it to us, we give it back. We're gonna miss you, though.
I'm a saint.
Ricky. No, Jennifer's saying, "Oh, Jennifer, we're gonna miss you and your calming effect on him. I hope you do well and you find a support group to help you manage him while you're there. We'll miss you. You've got our number. It's 1-800-HELP. We're there for you." That saint of a woman. She married you and stayed with you all this time. But that's not why I was getting here. Jennifer's been to our house. She broke bread with us. Ricky's been there. We absolutely adore her. You are so lucky.
We should have had this at McDonald's.
Oh, we could have had a McFlurry instead of a see ya with a bootin'
What kind of cake is this? This is awesome.
Anyway, we're gonna miss you. Hope everything works for you. Hope everything works out well for you and Jennifer.
I'll be
You
honest
guys
with
are always welcome here. You're part of the family.
you. You're not gonna put my picture up. On
Yeah,
the,
we are in the new
voodoo.
place. Yeah, and we're gonna voodooize your face, and we're gonna put it by the
Even though I won't be here, I'm
It doesn't
leaving.
matter. We'll take pictures and send it to you. But it's gonna be We'll even have a star by it like yours back here now. So there'll be a star with a Voodoo Ricky face by the men's room. There you go.
It can't be by the kitchen instead?
No, it can't be by the kitchen. We got to keep continuity.
I hate you so much. Oh my God. I appreciate this. Man. Who made the cake?
She made the call to get the cake.
Okay, there you go. I love that. Hey, Miss Lady. Thank you, Bob. You almost got a hug and a kiss.
Almost. That's
Almost.
why I got the hell out of it.
Oh.
This is great. Oh my gosh.
I know. Bob broke it.
I don't know.
No,
This is great.
You're gonna take
Oh, hello. This is like a little pet. Hello.
Nice and fluffy.
That looks good.
He's taking too long. The kids want cake.
Okay, I apologize to the babies. All right, to introduce who you is.
I'm Heather Wagner, and we're friends.
From where?
Oh, we got him in the
Eastern
back.
Iowa Arts Academy.
That's right. Now tell them about Eastern Arts Academy.
Eastern Iowa Arts Academy, it's a nonprofit in Cedar Rapids, and we make sure kids have art and music in their lives.
That's right.
Yes, and
Now-
you took lessons there.
I did. Took voice lessons
Yeah.
because there's always room to grow. But more importantly, donate, be a sponsor for some
Yes,
of the
you were.
bands there.
Absolutely.
I've done it twice,
Rock bands.
and I would love to see that continue. And it's
Yeah.
not that expensive.
No, it's not that bad. We have 7 youth rock bands right now, and they're pretty awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Eastern Iowa Arts Academy here in Cedar Rapids.
I'm going to miss you so much because you're such a great supporter of us.
Yes, I am. Did you want cake, brother? Yeah. Well, get your slice.
Get some oh man, it's got the good frosting.
Yeah.
It's got the good frosting.
Where'd you get this from?
Ivy.
Hy-Vee. They make great cakes.
They do make great.
Normally, the birthday boy or the first person gets sliced. I ain't get nothing yet.
Well, you're not a birthday boy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Why is there a boot on your?
That's what I'm trying to wonder. Why is there a boot? And that looks like a rear end,
That
too.
does.
So,
I'm thinking
that's
it's
what they did.
Yeah,
Taking you to the curb.
you just need a little,
It's
bottom
a
on
family show.
there. Can't say anything.
So we had to be family oriented.
It's very nice. It's lovely. I like it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Have you
So-
had a good crowd?
Yes. When I first I didn't park in front like I normally do. I parked
Okay.
to the side, and I sat here for a while. Even did a
Okay.
Facebook Live.
Oh, did
And,
you? Nice.
Because I wanted to see what was going on. And I walked
Nice.
in, and it was like so many people here. It's
Oh, honey,
crazy.
you're very well loved.
Hello.
You're very well loved. I'm so happy. I had to work, and so then I was just like, I didn't want to speed, but I kind of did because I was really worried I wasn't going to get here.
So I've known Heather for a while, and again, she
Truth.
runs the Eastern Iowa Arts Academy here in Cedar Rapids. And I'm telling you,
Oh, dude, there's some
if
over
you
here too.
need anything for your kids when it comes to the arts, contact them. And and here's what I also admire about Eastern Iowa Arts Academy: it's a place for kids, especially after school when they are latchkey kids.
Yeah.
Parents are working, or maybe there's other issues, to have them go there, do their lessons, and they have a place to go.
And it's a safe place.
And it's safe.
Yep.
Very safe.
We love our kids.
What's that called? Harbor safe? Safe harbor?
It's a safe harbor. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Safe harbor.
It really is. And plus, if a kid is like, they can't afford a guitar or drums or whatever. Like, I had a mom today who was like, they want to get a drum set for their kid. And I'm like, you really, really want to get a drum set? Because we'll give you one. And she's like, well, I'm like, it's loud. And she's like, well.
No, I don't know.
And then she actually says, yeah, I think I'm going to do it because her kid's real good on the drums.
I
She's like
discouraged my daughter
9.
from that. I said, She said, I want to play the drums. No, ma'am.
I know, it's loud.
Not in my house.
It's
I said,
loud.
You want to, do it at school.
I mean, it's a decision. But
Yes.
her kid's real good on the drums.
Well,
So we're going to get her drum set.
well, my point is, I'm so glad that you stopped by.
Yay.
And you got to be on the podcast.
I got to be on the podcast.
Have you watched it yet?
No.
Ricky's Big World?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that what I'm on?
That's what you're on.
Oh, my God.
You the one sat
Do my
down.
hair.
And you never do your hair. She never does her hair anymore.
You look great.
I'm all with you.
So,
Oh, you're so sweet.
like I said, I'm so glad you stopped by. So anyway, and if you're looking to donate to a good cause, please get your wallet out and donate. Eastern Iowa Arts Academy in Cedar Rapids.
Thank you.
This is my buddy Kaylin. All right, now Kaylin, you lost your leg when?
6 years ago.
6 years ago. All right. I don't appreciate that deep voice though, okay? So now mine got to go lower too. All right. So tell them what happened with your leg.
So I had a rare deformity called pseudoarthrosis of the tibia. So like my tibia bone was bowed out, my foot was crooked, and it had a height difference between my legs. And over time, it just got worse and worse. And eventually, it just came to the point where I had to have my leg amputated.
And that by choice.
Yeah, by choice.
This boy right here, let me tell you, how old are you now?
Almost 21.
All right, he don't know his age. All right, so he almost 21. And this boy right here is the reason why that I got the courage up enough to have my own right leg amputated, because I was going through some real bad pain, real bad mess. But because of him, he gave me the courage to say, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. Don't whine about it. Just take care of it. I lost my first leg in 2014 to flesh-eating disease, but I had no choice in the matter. I woke up, it was gone. My right leg, I had a choice and actually scheduled the thing because of him. So, buddy, I got to tell you publicly, thank you so much, because you had so much courage. You allowed me to have courage. And, again, this right here, that's my boy for life right here, okay?
Thank you.
So, now when you have your other leg chopped off, then we can be twins. You know.
All right.
Okay. So, we need to introduce Jim. Jim is the current owner of KMRY. What do you want, Jim? And I getting out of your hair as it is?
Well, I just cannot thank you enough, honestly, sincerely, for what you've done for KMRY over the years, and for me personally, with your great talent, personality, courage.
Hold on, wait a minute. Please tell me the camera is on.
It is on, sir.
Oh, good Lord. So we're being recorded for history.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
All right. Well, anyway, awfully nice of Pizza World to put on this party to wish you well. Down in Louisiana.
Yes,
And,
going back to the South.
Last day on the job will be Wednesday. And so, boy, 10 years, is that right?
Yeah. KMRY 10 years.
I'm not sure I know the story. How did you end up at KMRY?
So I had my left leg chopped off on back in December of 2014. May of 2015, I walked in to say hey to Susan Gordon, because we used to work together at another radio station, and I wanted to show her that I was alive, I was walking, and I walked out with the morning show. I didn't, and they said, would you like to be a part? I said, I don't know if I can work anymore right now, or at least not right now. It's only been 5 months. Let me heal. And then they said, how about doing it on a part-time basis to begin with and all that? And it's just sitting here. I said, you know what? Let's do it. So that's it.
Yeah, wow.
But I remember being in the hospital, and I was a little bit depressed. And Jennifer said, what's wrong? I said, I don't know what I can do anymore. I was in computer work at the time, lifting big computers and stuff. And she said, what was the one thing that you always loved? I said, it was always radio. Because I would leave a radio station, go into IT. That was the cycle. And so, miraculously, here landed another radio job, and I've been there ever since. And I have loved KMRY. Has been my favorite radio station I've ever worked at.
Yeah, and why is that? Was that primarily Rick Sellers, the previous owner?
It's the freedom. You know what? You give me the freedom too, and you give all of us freedom. It's the freedom to be who you are. A lot of radio stations, they want you to put on that radio voice and word vomit, and I don't like that. And so you continuing on with what Rick was doing about allowing us just to be ourselves and just do our job, because I've been in broadcasting 30 years, between television and radio, 30 years. And so allowing us to just do what we know what to do professionally helped out. So we felt free.
I've told people, and I mean this sincerely, you've been the heart and soul of KMRY for a long, long time. And I think when you got it on your own, and a lot of people have told me this, and I think it's true, that it was kind of, okay, it's my show now. I've got the freedom.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's actually true. And because when you co-host a show, you have to bounce off with each other. But when you decide to be one, then it's like, okay, what do I do now? So it's either, you got to get off the pot or do your business. So I had no choice. And so, but again, it goes right back to allowing the on-air talent to be who they are. And that's appreciated.
Yeah. Well, the variety of different segments that you've had with Milex, with Tech Talk and Pet Partners. I've always been impressed that the Cedar Valley Humane Society brings those dogs, mostly dogs, in, and they're so well behaved. Did you ever have a dog come in and just go crazy?
I had
on you?
one actually bite me one time because they were just excited. They weren't. It wasn't mean or anything. Just excited. And I still got that scar on my arm that I proudly show because it was a great dog who just wanted to play. And you know how puppy baby teeth are.
Yeah.
And so that was it. But I've got the scar right there.
Whoa.
Where it was, no, he didn't bite. It was his claw. It was a claw mark. And I never scar, never a bruise or anything else. And so that got me good. But it was just a puppy wanting to play. And I love it. And you've got some older pets that come in. You got the younger puppies and kittens and everything else. But I tell you what, since you mentioned them, Cedar Valley Humane Society, cvhumane.org, they desperately need donations because they just rescued 22 animals from a very, very, very bad situation. So if there any way that you can donate, please go to cvhumane for Cedar Valley Humane Society.org. Give what you can.
Yeah. Let me ask you a serious question, and maybe you don't want to talk about it, but a lot of people have different ailments. Say, I've got a headache, I don't want to go into work, or I'm kind of tired, maybe I'll just call in sick. You're tremendous courage to have both of your legs amputated, for Pete's sakes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there were some hard times mentally and physically and psychologically, but how have you found the strength and the determination to continue? A lot of people would have curled up and just sat in the corner.
I believe in what you put out into the universe, you get back. And so I do not want more hardship in my life. I don't want crying and tearing up and everything else. I want nothing but positive. So the way I look at it is, our thoughts are like television signals going up to a satellite. And so what do you want to watch today? Do you want to watch a horror movie or you want to watch a comedy, a romance or an adventure? And so that's going to come back on you. And so that's how I do it every day. And now, granted, I'll admit some days I have to wear a mask to show that smile and everything else when you're feeling bad, but you don't show it. Not to others, because others are looking at you for that inspiration or for that, how do I get through the day? I had a listener one time years ago come to me that still haunts me today, who said, I was in the garage contemplating suicide. And this man walked in to the studio when we were on the corner of Edgewood and Glass. He walked in and he shook my hand. He said, I'm alive because of you. Because you said, no matter what's going on in your life, you always have something positive to think about. Something positive in your life is going on. Whether you got toilet paper, the water's on, whatever, something. Focus on that. He said that he climbed down off that stool and decided that life was more important. And that right there solidified the power of radio.
Wow. Yeah. What do you think it'll be like this Wednesday will be your final show?
Emotional.
You're gonna, yeah.
I ain't going to cry. But it's going to be emotional.
Yeah. Yep. Well, one final time, thanks so much.
That's Jim, the owner of KMRY.
This has been awesome.
It has been. I was telling Jen, we will get people that come and introduce themselves to you while we film all the time. But I said today was a little more so because it was a farewell party for you.
Yeah. It's
You
all
know
about
what?
you today.
It is.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not really used to that whole about me kind of mess. I'm just going to be a Southern gentleman and say thank you so much for today, because it really solidifies the feeling like I'm working with family. Because you got your work family, which is Pizza World, Milex Complete Auto Care, but then it dived deeper into that. Game, made great friends. Jeff was one of the first people at Milex I ever met, and it just went from there. Became great friends with Jen and the owners and everything else. And then when it comes to Pizza World, it's just, I got to go and MC their wedding, Kyle's wedding. Just that kind of, it's just fantastic. So
family for sure. But
family
I think
for sure.
Today proved how big a part of the community you've been.
Yes. I think it's been humbling for you because
It is humbling.
You didn't think anybody was going to show up. And a lot of the people that were here came to us at Milex from you, from listening to you and loving you on the radio. That they came here, same with Pizza World. They're like, hey, Ricky's talking about Pizza World.
And I ain't getting none of my 1% for nothing.
Your 1%'s in that cake over there.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about. I mean, you know, you ain't getting no marketing money. I ain't getting no PR money. I ain't getting no celebrity, nothing money. But we all right. You're all right. There's still love.
There's quite a few of these people that came in here and talked to you that were leaving with tears in their eyes.
Yeah.
And
why you got to bring that? Stop bringing that
because
up.
People love. I mean, seriously, it's like a family. And like for me yesterday, I was very emotional on our last Tech Talk that was live because
yes, she was.
She was
slobbering and snotting all over the place.
Oh, stop!
It was such a cute segment, though. Like, you had that entire thing planned out. For people that didn't get to listen to it, Jen had a beautiful letter where she would mention some candy names and things like that, and you would hand some these gifts in between. And it was like the cutest thing.
Because he always gives me a hard time. I don't bring him some coffee or snack in the morning, so I just took it all and made.
She got that long drive to get to the studio. You can stop by a coffee shop and bring me something. You in there?
I just gotta leave 10 minutes earlier. Just you know.
She saved all those times she could have brought you something and got you this huge.
Is that what it is?
But so for like you, this is one chapter closing, and you're moving on to a new chapter with your wife and her dreams and stuff, like you said.
Follow her dreams.
But so for some of us too, this is closing a chapter for us too, and we got to figure what we're gonna do. You know, like with the podcast, for me with Tech Talk, and you've been a big part about it. Do you remember the first time I came in and talked on the radio? I was so scared and I was nervous.
She was.
And I kept saying,
I would be too,
and you're like, girl, quit saying, quit smacking your lips, don't. And I learned from you. And I can never say thank you enough for that, because I learned from you and I enjoyed it so much that I'm working on a podcast stuff too. And we talked about that and kind of take Tech Talk to podcast and different things too. And that's because of you, Ricky. So that's why it was very emotional, is that you were somebody I looked up to and learned from too. Not even just being a friend, family, you know?
Well, you know, and I told you that I've really enjoyed this with you. Tech Talk is great. All right, I think we're about to the end of this.
Yeah, we're getting to the end of it.
All right, anything else you want to say? Because y'all getting too emotional for me.
Again, thank you. And I'm excited to continue the podcast and see how it goes. And just a reminder for everybody listening, we have done some pre-recorded things so that Ricky can move. So you will hear more about what Ricky wants to do on the cruise with Jen in a few episodes.
Yeah, because I wasn't asked, but it's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get Jeff to go on the cruise.
Oh. See, then Jen's really going to have to do it live. Like, we really need to get that.
They can't afford to have both of us on that cruise.
Hey, if we get the new guy trained up, we can.
Well, we'll get the new guy trained up, we'll flip a coin.
Well, come here. Why don't you bring a chair over here, stand between us, sit between us.
Yeah, come on.
Huh?
Oh, this is Ricky's.
I don't care about your damn game. Get over here. We're trying to do something.
We're trying to include you.
Well, see, I'm watching the game.
Well, who's playing?
Huh?
Who's playing?
No.
Anybody care about no Iowa State?
No, they don't care about Iowa State. How are the Hawkeyes doing?
Against who? Who's they playing?
They played probably Tennessee Tech or something. Got beat.
They can't win. It's a Tennessee Tech. Never mind. All right, so.
Atlanta A&T.
But I am gonna miss all of y'all, even him.
Are you gonna miss me? Party's over. Get up.
That's what I'm trying to figure out too.
Well, see, I hear empty words coming from his mouth.
Whose mouth?
You.
How you got empty words from my mouth?
You say you're gonna miss me, but you can't tell me how you're gonna miss me. So, are you really?
Oh well, I mean, I miss the dingleberries on things, but I mean, you know, it's not like I want them back all the time.
Yes, you do. I'll send you pictures.
When did you two get engaged?
Who?
You and Jeff.
Why you said that?
You argue like all married couples.
Right, they do, don't they?
No, he's mad at me right now. He's mad at me right now.
I think he's hurt and he's sad.
He's
and
sad.
This is the only way.
Is that what
I
it
agree.
is?
This is his outlet. He doesn't know how to deal
Because
with
he's
it.
been treating me mean, and I don't like that. Okay, well, guess what? Well, that's the end of
You
this.
don't have to go home, but you can't stay, is what we're hearing.
I guess.
And that's another episode of Ricky's Big World. We're going to leave the door unlocked for you until next time. We got Jeff here, Jen here, and Roxana Jana and Crazy Bob.